These are all bonding questions. With
I'm
the
sorry?
bonding,
Okay.
the bonding, what's going to happen next exactly? How soon is the Treasury going to go out to market, and when do you see any of the money to come through? Do you still plan to go forward with that, even if, say, the court issues like a TRO or a permanent block of that? With the money, where is the most need? What exactly is hurting the most, and what programs do you think this would make the most difference in? What preparations for bonding have you done already with you and the Treasury and the legislator? Like, how ready are you to start, I guess, going out to market or putting in an application with the Federal Reserve? Do you expect that you'd be revising the stopgap budget that you signed on June 30th? Would like, any of these items be de or un? Would you de-appropriate any of these items, or would you pay any of the things that were going to be put off until October 1st? And S&P said yesterday in a report that if
Daniel, do you have a PowerPoint presentation, or are you going to do
a
this?
couple, yeah.
Let's try to bring this to
Okay.
a head if you could.
All right, and S&P said in a report yesterday that if this doesn't hold up in court, there are a number of other short-term borrowing alternatives the administration could pursue. Are you looking at those as a backup if this does get struck down in court and if it's ruled unconstitutional?
Is that it? Didn't mean to cut you off. I'll come back to Matt Plackett may want to talk about the actual processes next. We're not going to have any comment about any legal matters, so I'm not going to answer anything related to that, hypothetical or otherwise. What's most needed? Everything. I mean, this is, literally, I said an unprecedented fiscal crisis. Unprecedented is a big word. The only comparisons we have been able to make, the Great Depression, so that's beginning in 1929, and the Civil War. So it is across the board. I mentioned some of them earlier. It's healthcare, housing, education, frontline workers. It's the services that government delivers each and every day, and that is it. I don't think there's anything I'm intending to do to revise what we had on June 30th. This, by the way, is not something that this has not happened like snapping fingers. This is going to be a many-week process. We had guessed that it might take as much as 12 weeks to get all of this back to actually execute this plan. And so that brings us largely through the period. If that's right, I hope it's faster, but it brings us largely through the period of the budget that we signed. Matt, anything you want to say in terms of the actual mechanics of next steps, et cetera?
No, Governor, I think you touched on all. I mean, the bill that's now a law lays out a process for Treasury to deliver a report to a committee established by the legislature. We would follow the process laid out in the bill, and obviously, with respect to any litigation, we have no comment.
And again, I think we're not trying to cut off further, but that's literally where we are right now. And as this evolves, I promise you, we're going to be. It took us longer than any of us wanted, but we ended up in a good place with the legislature in terms of how we're going to go forward together. And a big hallmark of that will be transparency. As you know, I've got to deliver a budget at latest by August 25th for the period from October 1 to June 30th of 2021. So those deliberations are upon us. So this is all, you'll be hearing more about all of this in the coming weeks. Thank you. Good to see you.